Hello, this is Alexandra from Helix Tarot, and I'm starting New Year 2017 readings, and I'm gonna use a couple of decks for this. General reading is going to be made with Thelema Tarot. I know you like it, I know it's very vivid. So no wonder I'm going to use this. As a general energy for the year, I'm going to use the Crystal Tarot. These are only major arcanas, like major energies surrounding you in this new year. It is a very important deck for me because I started my YouTube channel with this, so I feel it's quite powerful. I'm also going to draw one card for each season. So for the winter, I'm going to use the Wild Unknown Tarot, which is very graphic, so it really reminds me of winter. Then for the spring, the famous Shadowscapes Tarot, which is, it reminds me of Japan and anime, so it's all kinds of East, and spring is something Eastern to me. Then for the summer, the Tarot of the Spirit, which is a very powerful deck, and I love it for the summer. And for the remainder of the year, the autumn, it's gonna be the Tarot of the Hidden Realm, which is quite fairy, and west and autumn is very fairy-like to me, so that's why I'm gonna use this. I hope these readings are gonna be sweet and quite short, so you can make the best of it in the shortest amount of time. And of course, more intricate readings, I hope I'm gonna post them every month in the year to come. So I hope I see you in the reading for your sign. Bye. Hello Virgo, this is Alexandra speaking from Helix Tarot, and this is a reading for you for 2017. The central card represents you this year, and you have Page of Pentacles, which is your energy. It is earth energy. This page is holding this pentacle very tight, and he's really weighing it and looking at it closely, so he knows precisely what he has in his hands, and he's standing firmly on the ground, which means you will have great contact with material reality this year, and reality overall. This can also be a sign of good news in terms of financial state, or some good material news for you, or a beginning of something on a material, a financial level. So generally this is a very good card, indicating that you will be very much in touch with this material basis of reality. The major arcana that supports you this year is the Star, which is one of the most beautiful cards in tarot for me. The Star is all about following your intuition, following your inner call. It is a call to leave all unimportant things behind and look forward. Look forward, because the sky is the limit for you. And whatever you encountered, whatever your experiences are, all tough things that happen to you, you gain experience and you gained wisdom, and it stays with you. So there's a hope in it, aspiration, inner peace, guidance, serenity, being calm after the storm, beginning new life on a better level than before, idealism, knowing yourself, having a purpose in life, going back to the source. I think this is very important. Healing, being happy, being delicate and fragile, and understanding the beauty of the soul and recognizing the beauty all around you. This is a very magical card, but magical in a way that magic is all around us, and we are magical creatures, even if we don't think about ourselves this way. But I always am reminded when I see the star that I am a star child, and we all are. We are all made of stars, we are all made of stardust, because the elements that we are built of were produced inside the stars. So stars are our mothers and fathers. Nothing would exist, this earth wouldn't exist if stars didn't exist before, and if they didn't collapse and explode. Because we are made of it. The earth is made of stardust, and we are made of stardust. So we are the part of this beautiful universe, this magical universe, living and breathing and pulsating with life. It's all being one with it. That's what star is about. Be one with the universe. And the universe is your friend. It's your mother and father. Okay, what is the inevitable this year? What is the lesson you're going to learn this year? The Hierophant. So, this card talks about tradition, about wisdom, about your inner wisdom. You may look into your past and into your past of your family to discover some mysteries and answer to them. You may encounter someone wise and old who will tell you all about it. So it's very much about traditions and past ages, bringing knowledge, bringing wisdom. This is also about hierarchy, so being the teacher and being the student. Perhaps you're gonna meet someone older and wiser who will teach you something this year. But you can also find the teacher within you, right? You can ask your higher self some important questions and listen to them in silence and learn something about you, about your family, about your past. Because our past creates our present. That's why it's very important to know your past and to recognize it. The Hierophant also, for some of you, may mean marriage or any decisions that are written in a permanent manner. So making something legal, official. This is inevitable this year. Okay? Now, what's your weakness? What's your challenge? What's your fear? Temperance, another major arcana. This is a card of Sagittarius. And if it's in the position of a challenge, you may have difficulties with being patient. What this angel is doing here, it's pouring this liquid from one cup to another and looking for perfect balance between them, between one cup and the other cup. and all the elements are present here. As you can see, one foot is in the water, the other is on the ground, and there are scarves of white, which is air, and orange, which is fire. So all the elements are in stake here, or all the elements are mixing here in these cups. And this angel needs time, patience, and precision to make it, to make the proper concoction here. And this is what you may lack this year. This is what may be challenging this year for you, to have this patience, to find time, and to find precision, to cook something very important, because this liquid, it's very important because it's a water of life. It's the ultimate elixir of life. So that's your challenge. Patience, and the fact that some things require time to boil. Now your strength, 10 of Pentacles. So again, the theme of family appears. It was present here in the Hierophant, and now again in 10 in Pentacles. It is also your energy, the earthy energy. 10 of Pentacles is a very good card. It means you're in a very good, safe place materially and financially. It is a card of financial abundance and safety. But it is also a card of a system that's supporting you. And this is even more important, because money is something you can get easily, but people whom you can trust, and people who support you no matter what, this is a real treasure, and you cannot buy it, but you have it here. This is your strength. Lately, when I see this card, I always think about the family system, which is us, our spouses, our kids, our parents, but also the rest of the family, our grandparents, our grandparents, sometimes our uncles and aunts. So the bigger system, including everyone who brought us here, because all these people brought us here, and their love brought us here. Without even one of them, we wouldn't be ourselves here, right? So it's very important this year for you to recognize it, and I feel you will recognize it because it's your strength, to recognize what a lucky man you are, to be here first of all, and to have all these people supporting you, because no matter if you know it or not, they are standing behind you and they are supporting you through the ages. That's how the family system works. If you recognize it, if you make steps to heal it, if it's important, if it's really needed to be done, because in some families it is needed to be done. Sometimes the system needs to be changed, to be improved by you, and you can always do it. So if you recognize it, your strength is really immense, because you feel all these generations behind you supporting you, not only the living one. And the card that indicates what should you focus on this year, what is your purpose, is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel is a very lucky card again, and it is 10, so you have 2 10s in your spread. And for me, of course, this means change. Wheel is change, everlasting change. As it is in the position of your purpose and what should you focus on, this means that this year life will bring you some unexpected opportunities. And your purpose is to recognize them and to use them. No matter if you're afraid or not, you probably will be, because unexpected changes aren't things that people are very keen about, right? We are very much, usually, we are afraid of sudden, unexpected changes that occur. But if you jump into it, this card promises it will be for your own good. So don't be afraid. Let life go. Let life weave the way it does. Let it have its turning points and its patterns and its cycles, and feel in it like a fish in water. Because if you do it, it will really bring you something very valuable this year, I feel. Okay, let's look at the seasons. Here we have winter, January, February and March, and we have death. And death is all about, again, about change, but it's a slow change, it's a transformation. It is also something inevitable, because everything changes. Nothing passes, but everything changes. Like this bird, we see a skeleton here. Once it flew over the meadow, now it lies in the grass, and it's decomposing, but there are many living creatures that gain from this. They feed on this body, and they make themselves healthier, and they make the soil more fertile, and the fertile soil is good for plants, and plants grow, and animals eat those plants, and some of this bird is water, and this water is evaporating and it's going up to the clouds, and the clouds are pouring with rain. Rain falls on the grass, on trees, on plants, and they let them grow. So parts of this bird are everywhere. They are dispersed in the universe, like the stardust, because this bird is also made of stardust. So the stardust is always running around. Oh, there's no way out of being a stardust. So something changes within you, something changes the form, right? Something ends and something new appears from it in you. It's a very beautiful transformative energy, and there's no need to be afraid of death, because death is a part of life. It's an unbreakable chain between death and life. In spring, which is April, May and June, we have Three of Cups. Three of Cups is all about celebration and being together, being with friends, being with colleagues and acquaintances, and happy times, times of singing, times of dancing, times of celebrations of all kinds. There's friendship, there's companionship, and you generally develop bonds here and community. So you create something on emotional level, create something with people. Because threes are always about, there's one person, there's someone, there's another person, and together these two persons make something third. And here you create a community with people. Okay, so happy times in spring. In summer, which is July, August and September, we have another three works. Three of Earth, which is Three of Pentacles. And again, it's creating something together. It's when two people, at least two people meet, and together they create something, and that is three, right? This is a card of Mars in Capricorn. Very creative energy, which is what is nice about this card is that this work you're doing here, it is recognized. I mean, you do it and you don't put it into your drawer, or It isn't needless. It isn't futile. It is very much needed, and it is very much appreciated by you and by others. So it's a good work. Good work, working together and working on a satisfactory level for you. This is not learning, this is not apprenticeship, this is mastership, right? And autumn, what brings autumn, which is October, November and December for Virgos. This is the moon. The moon is a watery energy, major arcana. And it says about not seeing things in a clear light. Because the moonlight, we all know as it is. It's hazy and magical. So you don't see reality as the Page of Pentacles would see it. You see lights and shadows and contrasts and things mingling and twinkling, and what you see perhaps does not exist, and what you don't see perhaps exists, but you cannot see it. And generally you see things how they may be and not how they are, which can be a bad thing, but it also can be a good thing if you use your intuition, if you use it in a creative manner. So this is the time to use your intuition and to put it into your to put all the creative forces forward, because when you see things how they might be, they may become your dream, your something you can follow, and if you follow it in real life, you can make the world better, because sometimes things that might be are better than things that actually are. And this is a truth for every idealist and for every person who believes that world can be a better place than it is now. Okay? So use your intuition, don't be afraid of it. Pay attention to your dreams. Recognize that what you see with this moon energy is the illusion, but you can use this illusion to make your world a better place. I'm not saying it's simple, especially recognizing the illusion and knowing what's real and what's not. But if you do it, you can achieve very much. Okay? So this is your reading for the month, for the year 2017. I wish you a very, very happy new year, and achieving everything you want to achieve. And I hope you're safe. I hope you're healthy. I hope you're happy. And see you. Bye bye.